Okay, doing a quick update on the 90-gallon freshwater planted aquarium. Added a few plants that I picked up from the local Petco. And we have the Nubius Nana, two of them, and I believe the ones in the back are Luguidia. So we're probably 2 to 3 weeks into Fishless cycling, and the air stones are off right now. The tank is set up on timers. I'll show you to do a siesta for about an hour. All the wave pumps and the air stones go off. So we're running some tests, and we got the ammonia test, and we're right around probably 4 parts per million. And then the pH crashed down to probably less than 6, but it's starting to come back a little bit more, which is to be expected. I obtained my seed material for the fishless cycling process from local pet store, Petco, and that was, I believe, the test after I added that bag. That should be up in another video. Then we finally, a couple days later, as you can see, Nitrite are starting to spike a little bit. Say maybe 1 part per million, maybe a little bit less than that. And then on to Nitrites. Yeah, I think the nitrates are maybe slightly right around 1 part per million, maybe a little bit more, perhaps a little bit less. It's definitely increasing. Nitrates are still at 0, and those will probably start to show up maybe within, I would say, a week or less. Alright, and then the second light has arrived, which I'm very excited about. So this is the Marineland Aquatic Planet LED lighting system. The 90-gallon is 48 inches wide, so I went with the light that's 48 inches to 60, and they are programmable with timers, and they come preset. And mostly I keep them off because I don't want to trigger a big algae bloom, but I just have them on to demonstrate. And this is it's just the RGB lamps only. They're basically the blue ones. Okay, and testing out a new product, the Whisper AP300. I'm using that. It's off right now. The water that you hear in the background is from the Whisper 110. which is the hang on the back filter. I'm not sure why they call them the whisper, because when this pump is on, it's definitely louder than the whisper. If the Aquaclear 110 was off, the tank is actually relatively quiet, which is nice. And also my plans are to do a 110 tank, and these rocks and driftwood right here are going to be added to the other tank, and replacing them will be more rocks and I've purchased some more driftwood, 2 pieces, and things are coming along. I'm looking forward to the order of plants from Dustin with Dustin Fish Tanks and fishtanktv.com. So I did the silver combo, very excited about that, and looking forward to those arriving mid next week. And then let's see here, what else? Substrate wise, I'm ordering one more bag of the Aquasol once it's back in stock on ADAUSA.com's main website. I bought it from them directly, and their prices are very good compared to other places that I have saw on the internet for prices for the Aquasol New Amazonian. Temperature wise, let's see here, we are at 81.5. I did crank it up a little bit overnight. It's slowly coming back down. Double checking that temperature is the manual, which I don't know if you can see that, but the green area is good. Obviously, it's right at the edge of the top of the green area, so it's slowly coming back down. And also picked up one of these, mixed reviews. The center is the yellow, so it's saying that basically my ammonia levels are at the safe level. But then when I come over here and look at the API tests, it says my ammonia levels, which this is total ammonia, is much higher. So it's always good to, for me, since getting back into the hobby, to try different products and get a feel for what works for me, and what I feel is just not a good use of my money. And that's pretty much it. The only other thing that we've added is another timer. Simple half-hour on or off timer. Very simple. Love it. Home Depot. And my wave makers are hooked to that. There's 3 in the tank. One there and one there. There's one more coming for behind the driftwood. And then all those will be hitting once the plants are in. And then I'm either going to keep the air bubbles, bury them into the substrate, and only turn them on when I'm sleeping, for I guess added oxygen in the tank. No chemicals, no dosing. My plan is to not use any chemicals for the first 90 days or 120 days. And then we'll see how the plants grow on their own in the substrate, which is 4 bags of, well, right now it's 3 bags of the Aquasoil New Ammonia and 3 bags of the Fluorite Original, which is the red specs. So we'll see how the plants grow on their own with this LED light, and see if what's advertised actually works for these lights and how they interact with, you know, the substrate and then the combination of plants that I put in here. And then still on track for July 1st or right around 4th of July for the fish. And we're going to start with a school of Tetras first and then take it from there. Probably 9 or 13. Alright, sorry for the long video, it's getting long, I'm over the 10-minute mark, and thank you for watching, and talk to you soon.